Hi guys, Amy Jennings here. For those of you who don't know me, I am the Kids Ministry Director at North Central Church. And I wanted to get on here, connect with you guys, and share something that really encouraged me this week. I was reading through the book of Romans, and one of the verses really jumped out at me. And I thought it was so relevant and timely with our current situation. You know, we find ourselves being quarantined into our homes. We are not going to work, many of us. Many of us either have lost a job or are in our homes working from home. Our children are not off at school. They are at home, learning at home. So we have a lot of time in our homes. So let me read this verse that stuck out to me. It's Romans 12, verse 10. And it says, love one another with brotherly affection. Outdo one another in showing honor. So when I'm reading through the Bible, one of the things I love to do is dive into the original Greek and Hebrew words. So this word honor, in the Greek, it is T-I-M-E. It's pronounced time, but it's spelled just like our English word time. And this Greek word means value. Outdo one another in showing value. So it jumped out at me because it's spelled like our word time. And a lot of us find ourselves right now with extra time. Time that we normally divide between a lot of other things. You know, many of us have to spend our time in school or at a job, but then we have all this other time that is divided between other things we choose to do. Right now, many of those things have been stripped away and we are left with this time. And I was thinking about this verse, outdoing one another in showing value. One of the ways we can show how valuable somebody else is to us is by giving them our time. At North Central Church, we talk about giving of our time, talent, and treasure. These are things that we have that we can give. But let's focus on time. Something that's so unique about time is that whether you're rich or you're poor, you have time. Whether you're young or you're old, you have time to give. Time is not something we can earn. All of us have 24 hours in a day, and there are some things we have to do, but there's a lot of time that is ours in a sense, that we can do with it what we want. And as we find ourselves quarantined to our homes, surrounded by the people who live with us, we can view this situation as, we can view it a little bit differently, with a different perspective. In a sense, it can be like a gift where we can use this time that we have to show someone else how valuable they are to us. Whether it's our spouse, our children, whoever else is living in our homes with us, we can shower them with the time that we have. Another reason time is so precious is because none of us really know how much time we have here on earth. So each moment that we are alive and we are breathing, it's a gift. And we can use those moments in our day to show someone else how much we love them by giving them our time. Another verse that I was reading that goes along with this is 1 Peter 1, verse 22. And the second half of it says, love one another earnestly from a pure heart. That word earnestly means to stretch out your hand intently with eager attention. And so as we use this new perspective to give of our time, to shower others with our time and show others how valuable they really are, we can do it out of a pure heart, a heart that is intentional and is eager to show others how much we love them. So whatever it is, guys, a phone call to someone you haven't called in a while, maybe meeting each other over FaceTime or Zoom, listening to each other, laughing with each other, crying with each other, praying for each other. Maybe it is gathering together as a family to do a puzzle, read a book, play a game, go for a walk. Maybe it's thinking about those who need help right now, sending them a card, giving them a phone call, or reaching out to a neighbor by buying them food when they can't get out of their house. Whatever it is, we can use this time to show others the love that comes from Christ. God showed us his love by sending Jesus when we so desperately needed a rescuer. And we can be God's hand extended by using our time to show others the love of Christ that abides in us. So I hope you guys were encouraged, and I cannot wait until we will be able to meet back here at North Central as a church family. But until then, I hope you guys are staying healthy and safe, and I'm looking forward to that day when we can see each other face to face.